What is going on, my YouTube ninjas, aka Ninja Nation? It is your boy HR. I'm back in the building, back with another video. Man, and today, guys, I've actually thought long and hard about this video. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to make a video or even post it about my recent experience that I had at a Hibbett Sports / City Gear. I actually went. My experience actually happened at a City Gear store. Nothing against Hibbett Sports. I love Hibbett Sports. They always, their customer service is outstanding. Always take care of me. But I went to a City Gear store, and wow, I was totally not expecting the way. I mean, don't get me wrong, the people were cool, but I was not expecting to be able to, for them to tell me what they told me when I went to go purchase this shoe. So as we all know, the Jordan 1 Fearless dropped a while back. So what Hibbett Sports and City Gear like to do, obviously, of course, Hibbett Sports does raffles, and if you hit on your raffle, you're able to go pick up your shoe first thing in the morning at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. or whatever time that they open. Now, obviously, they didn't have a raffle in my area, but I went to a City Gear store in my area. I'd never stepped foot inside of City Gear. I never even bought anything from City Gear, but they were offering, or not offering, but they were actually going to have the Jordan 1 Fearless at their store. Cool. I called them up. I asked, hey, what time are you guys opening? They say, we're going to open at 7 a.m. Cool, no problem. So I get there, a couple cars that are there as well. I think it was about 6:45 in the morning when I got there. There was only like 2 other vehicles there at the store waiting for them to open. And then the employees show up, they open the store, or they go in, open the store, do what they got to do. But yet the store doesn't open at 7 a.m. Actually, which not a big deal. The store actually opened 10 minutes later, right? Now, maybe if the employees would have gotten there a little bit sooner, they would have been able to open their store right at 7 a.m. like they said they were going to open. But that's neither here nor there. That's not even the point of this video. So we get there. We walk in. They were only letting 2 people in at the store at a time. Not a big deal. They had a couple of pairs of shoes. I was able to secure my pair of Jordan 1 Fearless. Now, the disturbing part, now, not really disturbing, but it was actually a shocker, because I don't know any other store that actually does this. I don't know if the Hibbett Sports actually do this, but after I went through this experience, after I purchased my shoe, I actually reached out to Hibbett Sports / City Gear via phone. They sent me this questionnaire or whatever via email. I submitted it. I sent it back. Now, you're probably thinking, HR, what is going on? Get to the point, right? I'm getting to you guys. I'm getting to the point, I promise you guys. But like I said, I don't know any other store that does this. When we walked into the store, they informed us that we actually had to purchase something in order to be able to purchase the shoe. Which was like, which was kind of like a head scratcher, because you sit there and be like, what do you mean we got to purchase something else? Like, we already purchased in the shoe, right? This is why people camp out. This is why people do whatever they do to be able to get these shoes. You know, us as consumers, us as customers, we're camping out for shoes. We're spending good money for these shoes. You know, these shoes ain't cheap. They're about $190 to $200. I'm sorry, from $160 to $200, depending on the shoe that you're actually going to buy from Jordan Brand. Now, next year, of course, prices are going to go up, but that's, you know, that's a story for another day. So we walk in, they inform us we have to actually buy something in order to buy the shoe, which doesn't make sense to me, because that's why we're there. That's why there's a line out. I mean, not a big line, but that's why there's a line at your door. We're there to buy the shoe. You know we want the shoe. We got to have the shoe. For all you sneakerheads out there, you know what I'm talking about. Be like, bro, we got to have the shoe. We're spending $200 for the shoe. So we got to have it. This is why we're out here. We're spending this money. No. On top of what you're going to spend on the shoe, you got to buy something else, right? So, okay, not a big deal. I think the cheapest thing that they had was I bought a pair of socks for like $10. But what about if you didn't have that intention to actually buy something? What about you only had enough money to buy? What about if you only had enough money for the shoe? Is the employee going to tell you, sorry, you can't buy the shoe? You know, better luck next time? That's my whole thing. I don't think it was right. I don't think stores should actually do that because you're already spending money. Within the first, 10, 30 minutes, your store is open. From the time that your store opens to the time that you sell out of whatever launch that you have, your store is making anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 within that time frame. Just off the bat, just as soon as you open the doors. But for them to actually say that you actually have to buy something, it's not right. It's not right. You shouldn't have to buy something. You shouldn't have to buy something in order to be able to buy these shoes, because you're already buying the shoes. That should be good. That should be good enough for the store. We don't go to Finish Line. We don't go to Champs. We don't go to a Foot Locker, Foot Action, or fucking wherever else people buy shoes and excuse me. And then the store employee tells us, hey, you want these shoes? You got to buy something else. None of the other stores do this. So why does City Gear do this? Why do they feel obligated to tell your customers or tell their customers, be like, you want the shoe, you have to buy something else? I don't know if it was just the City Gear that I went to. I'm not sure if the other store that was 10 minutes away does the exact same thing. I really don't know. I actually, matter of fact, I haven't even heard back from City Gear from City Gear / Hibbett Sports about my recent experience. I thought that was totally uncalled for. That shouldn't even have happened. You're basically hustling people out of money that, probably they don't even want to buy nothing else. They're just there for the shoe. Now, if you're that person, be like, hey, with the intention, I'm going to the store with the intentions like I'm purchasing a shoe, I'm purchasing a dope hat, I'm going to get some gear to go with it. Cool, by all means. But if you're just there, if you're just a shoe collector, you're just there to buy the shoe and split, what difference does it make? The store is making their money regardless. I don't think it's right for the store to actually say that. I don't think any store should obligate their customers to actually have to buy something else in order to be able to purchase that product or purchase the product or purchase whatever you're there to purchase. You should just be able to go purchase this and be like, bam, you're done. It's not like you go on Home Depot, you're going to go buy a lawnmower and be like, oh man, you want to buy this lawnmower, you got to buy this, you got to buy some grass to go with it or some fertilizer. They don't do that. So, if other retail stores don't do that, why should you have to do that at a shoe store? That makes no sense. You shouldn't even they shouldn't even have said that. They shouldn't even do that. Talking about this is a rule. I'm going to call BS on that. City Gear, you guys are full of it. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to continue to give my business to Hibbett Sports. I might not just go back to that City Gear store. I might just do all my purchases online from now on. But hey, when it comes to launches that are limited or, not everybody's going to be able to get their hands on them, yeah, you got to go to that mom and pop store and be like, hey, let me get this shoe. And hopefully they're not trying to hustle you out of an extra, $10, $15, $20 for you to buy something else in order for you to get that shoe. I don't think it's right. You shouldn't have to go that. You shouldn't even have to do that. If you guys have actually been to stores that actually do that, or if you've been to other like Hibbett Sports or City Gears on launch days and they actually do that, like I said, I've never been to any of the stores. I've always bought my things online. But if you guys have been to the actual stores, to the City Gear or Hibbett Sports, leave me a comment down below and let me know if that any of these other stores are making you buy product or making you spend extra money in order to be able to get this product or get this shoe that you want. But guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.